Good morning. Happy Monday. It is March 11th and it is Marketing Monday. I'm Jackie Pepe. I am joined by Jackie Geisinger, and we are going to kick it off with a little bit of social calendar. So let me share my screen. If I could make that work, that would be awesome. You guys, I just had it. Where'd it go? I'm so professional. There it is. Okay. All right, sharing screen, and here we go. So we are at March 11th. So let's begin with the beautiful National Napping Day. I think that that's so earned because of daylight savings time. If you're looking for great content to share online, know that everybody with children is exhausted. And this weekend was our actual hell. So look for great reasons to pamper those folks today, encourage them to rest and recharge. We all love women entrepreneurs, right? And we all love girls learning how to run their own businesses. So talk about Girl Scouts tomorrow. Even if you're not a Girl Scout cookie buyer, the Girl Scouts are an amazing organization for teaching young girls how to do big stuff and to chase their dreams. I was a Girl Scout. I don't know, show of hands if anybody else was, but it was a really important part of my growing up. And I know a lot of my friends and their daughters are doing it too. That's a great highlight for tomorrow. It's also National Working Moms Day. Love that for us. National Jewel Day, I thought would be a fun way to share the opportunity, share the things that you do in your business to get a little bit of jewelry on your little bod. I love that. But the big thing that I wanted to highlight for this week was National Write Your Own Story Day. Your personal story, your why, um, your tale is completely yours, and you are the X factor in your business. So if you could take an hour to sit down with yourself and write your whole Jaffa story from start to finish, and then get super brave and share it, you will benefit from it, even if it's just from the reflection to what brought you here today. I love it. I love the idea of writing our stories and sharing our stories. That's my favorite part of our business. And looking ahead to next week, the 19th is International Clients Day. So make a plan to pamper those clients of yours, make a plan to really dive in and get with them, and show them how appreciative you are of their business in your business. So any questions, comments, concerns about the social calendar? It is in your WhatsApp, it's in your email. And if you need it, just throw it in the comments and I'll get it sent over to you. It's also on the Facebook page in guide number 1. Any thoughts? I see a hand. Is that an on-purpose hand from Motorola Moto G Power 2022? Maybe it's an accidental hand. Okay, we'll keep moving. So yeah, that's your social calendar. Find it where you need it. Schedule out your socials, you guys. I can't express enough how important it is to really be intentional with your social media and to share, unapologetically. Get out there and just be brave and share. Okay, anything, thoughts on that before we move on? Oh, it's so quiet. I love it. Cheryl, let's shake them up.
Okay.
So we asked Cheryl because she is so effective at working smart, not hard, and sharing. She's like, no, I'm not sure that's true.
It
And,
depends on the day of the week.
right, of course, and it's Monday, so we're totally in it today. But she's so good at using tools to work smart, not hard. So I asked her to come and share a little bit about how she uses the program, the app, Project Broadcast, to connect with her inactives, her pre-inactives, her team members, and her clients. And she put it together a little bit of a presentation for you guys. So let me get that. I
Oh,
printed it out for
you
you.
don't need to, don't share that later with them.
Oh, okay, super.
Yeah, yeah, because I really want to just talk about it. I don't want to get people bogged down in all the words that they see on the screen.
I love that for you.
So, but anyway, thank you, Jackie, for asking me to do this. And the one thing that we have heard forever from Jackie G is systems. You got to have a system. You got to have a system. If I've heard that once, I've heard it a gazillion times. You got to have a system. And over my Jaffer life, I have either taken the Scarlett O'Hara approach, which is I'll think about that tomorrow, or I have done something and it has been hit or miss. It hasn't been sustainable. But when I stumbled upon Project Broadcast, it it became something that was sustainable and easy to use, and I can do it right from my phone in just a quick minute many times. One of the tools that they have that I love using is templates. And right now I've got about 20 different templates that I use. I didn't create them all at one time. They just got created as the need arose for one. And so the ones that we're going to talk about today are the ones that I use for pre-inactives, inactives, and people who were on their last dying breath before they lose their account. So when people are, thinking about, if somebody's in their last month, they're going to go former if they don't place an order. I do a text to them, and it's just basically, it just says March, and you can change this word, you can edit them as you use them. So when you pull up a template, you can edit it. So I'll use the same one for April, May, and June. But March is your last chance to purchase Jaffer's phenomenal products at cost, Mary. And don't worry about writing this down because you're going to get all of this written out. That's what Jackie has for you. So don't worry about taking notes on it. Just kind of listen. I say it's your last chance to purchase Jaffer's phenomenal products at cost, Mary. Otherwise, your account's going to be closed. I hope you won't let that happen. And then there's visit Jaffer Biz, click on shop, place an order today, and a reminder that I've got their ID if they need it, and that you won't find the quality and value that Jaffer has anywhere else. And then finally, reach out for assistance. I'm here for you. So that's just a real quick down and dirty text to them. I have found that once you get over about 480 characters, it's too long and people aren't going to read it. When you look at two or three sentences in an email, it's nothing. But you put a long text out there and it looks like the Gettysburg Address. So you really want to keep it short and sweet. And that's something that I'm struggling with, to be more succinct in my words. But they have an AI tool that will pare it down for you and just minimize it. So you can use that and tweak it as you want to. So first of the month, I send that out to them. Okay. So bam, they've got something that says, if you want to stay in, this is what you got to do. Then for the pre-inactives, again, this goes out right after we know what that special order is. And the one to the pre-actives that I send out is a little bit longer than the one to the inactives because the pre-inactives are more engaged. It hasn't been as long since they placed an order. So I start out saying it's Jaffer time. Here you are. Visit Jaffer Biz and get your faves and send your family and friends to your website so they can get their faves. And then I remind them of the 50% and the free gift. And I've got the picture up there of whatever it is. And I give them the link for the whole catalog. I said, you can share this catalog with people, see what's new, flip through it. And then I'll mention a couple of my favorites. Not a lot of detail, just bam and bam, no big deal. Again, reach out for assistance. I'm here for you. And thank you for being part of the Jaffer family. Okay. So again, it's just real newsy. It's lighthearted, you know, it's got a little icon of a clock in there, and it's Jaffer time. Okay. And then if they're inactive, it's a little bit more condensed because they're not as engaged and they're not going to listen to you as much. So place a $400 retail order and you'll receive this gift and 50% commission. You know, how cool is that, Mary? Use it yourself or give it as a gift. You know, so you're planting that seed that, you know, even if they don't want it for them, they can use it for something else. See what's new at JafferBiz, shop away, reach out if I can help you in any way. So just shorter, sweeter, but the same idea. And then I check my numbers in the morning, every morning. And within Project Broadcast, I have 4 different groups of people, tags of people for my consultant base. I have the VIPs in one group, I have the actives in a group, the inactives, and the pre-inactives. And so I can, if I want to reach out to any one group, I can do that very easily. When I'm checking my numbers and I see that a pre-inactive or an inactive has placed an order, then that's when I immediately send them an acknowledgement. Okay. And one of them says, woohoo, you know, woohoo for you. You know, thank you for keeping, you know, you've kept your account active. That's fabulous. You know, why not invite some friends over and do a reveal when your order comes in and have some fun? And then I plant a seed in there that says, should you be interested in adding an extra 200 or so to your monthly income or weekly income, let me know. Okay. Otherwise, tickle your calendar to place your next order before the end of blank month so that you don't run out of your Jaffer phase. And that way, you know, for someone who is an occasional order, if you tell them, you know, when they need to place an order by, many of them will tickle their calendar. And the way you do it is, this is March, so you got April, May, June, July is when they need to place that next order. So you just do the 3 months, and then the next one is the one where they've got to place that order. I have got several consultants now who automatically do that. I mean, around the first of the month, they will just go ahead and do that order. But I firmly believe it's because I have been planting that seed for them to tickle their calendar. You know, so you want to earn some more money? Let's talk. If you're happy doing what you're doing, mark your calendar. And then again, thank you for being part of our family. I appreciate you and believe in you. And you know, sometimes I'll say thank you for reaching our goal, helping us reach our goal this month. You know, you're the best. I really appreciate that if we're working on something special. So that's the acknowledgments that I do. And then towards the end of the month, about 3 to 5 days before the end of the month, that's when I send out a time's running out text. And that goes, the same one goes to the inactives and the pre-inactives if they haven't ordered. So it's, you know, time's running out, Mary, you know, to take advantage of this special offer that Jaffer has just for you. Okay. Be sure to, and again, it has the picture of that special reactivation offer. Be sure to visit JafferBiz and get your order in before the end of the month. And then I say, you know, if this order doesn't appeal to you, if this offer doesn't appeal to you, that's okay. No big deal. Any size order will do. You know, that'll keep you in good graces. Doesn't matter, any size order. And then as always, I'm here for you, and let me know how I can help. So, you know, that's it. And it's just it's real simple, and I can do it first thing in the morning when I wake up, and it's just bam, 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 clicking on the template, out it goes. You know, I kind of edit them sometimes, but if anybody has any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. And I think Jackie's going to post probably what in WhatsApp,
I will post in
the
the
different,
WhatsApp.
all the,
Yeah,
you
and
know,
the Facebook page and
but what,
everything.
what I actually say. Yeah. And you can all, I mean, you could use these in an email too, if you have group emails that you send out to people. You could read them in a voicemail for that matter. So, but just the thing is to kind of keep them short and sweet.
I have a question.
Okay.
So I mean, I love the idea of taking what works and applying it to as many areas as possible.
Mhm.
And because we do have a lot of consultants with us this morning, which is kind of great, could you kind of share how you drip on your clients as well through Project
Oh,
Broadcast?
yes. Yes, I do drip on my clients as well. It's the same way. I have the clients split into the people who are getting emails from Jafra because they've placed an order on my website, and those that just order directly through me, because I don't want to send people stuff that they're already getting from Jafra. Okay. So I've got them split into two. For those that are not getting the weekly email specials from Jafra, I send them out in just a quick little text. Say, here's, wow, what a great special this week. If you love shiny lipsticks that stay on forever, you're going to love our vinyl ones, and then you put a link into your website page that has where they can order those. And just be sure to check all the other specials out while you're at it. I learned from my daughter that you shouldn't say too much. You should keep your text very, very short to clients. And she showed me some of the ones that she will get from different vendors, different stores, and they are short. She says you don't want to say too much. You just want to whet their appetite and let the link do the rest. Um, so that's how I work with clients. And every week I get something like that. I do a larger broadcast to everybody, an email broadcast once a month to all my clients using MailChimp. And I will send a text out, be sure to check your email for this month's special offers. If there's a special hostess thing that I want to, that if some people are really good hostess candidates, I'll text that out to them. Just different things like that. But the main thing is using the tags within Project Broadcast to be to make your groupings easier so that you can speak to different groups of people who have common interests without having to go through and cherry pick them. So, you can, if you have certain people who love Royal Almond, you can make a tag for that. And anytime there's a great Royal Almond special, you just go to that tag and say, bing, grab them now.
I love it. So what I really love is the insight that you don't say, you don't like word vomit everywhere
No.
with all of the information at once. You just give a little taste and let the link do the rest, which I think is really, really effective because that's the links that I click on
Yeah.
in my text message marketing.
Yeah.
Forget it.
Yeah.
So I think that's so great. Do you guys have any questions about this? Because I know it can be a little bit overwhelming if you don't have a system already, but y'all, I promise that it's worth it to set up the system, even if it feels like you're too late, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all have any questions for Cheryl at all?
Cheryl, can I ask approximately how many people you have in it and what you pay a month?
Well, I don't know right off the top of the bat. Well, I've got 150 consultants, so they're in there. I've probably got at least, I don't know, 200 or so clients, maybe more, something like that. Project Broadcast doesn't charge you by the number of people you have in the system. They charge you by how many texts per text that you send out or per voicemail you send out. And I understand that they're working on integrating an email platform into that too, but I don't know when that's going to come out. But I started out with the lowest level that's like $15 a month. And then I realized as I was using it more that I had to up it. And this past year, I had the one that gave you 6,000 texts over the course of a year. And I've had to buy extra credits because I've integrated a birthday campaign for my clients and some other things like that. And so I know I'm not going to do, the next level up is 12,000. I wish they had one in between that. But so I'll be doing that instead. It's when it renews this month, but it's very economical. And the thing that I love about it is that they have this project broadcast training school, this training university, or whatever they call it. But when you complete the training modules, they give you free credits. So you can, as you're starting out, you can boost your, you can add to your credits for free simply by learning how to use the platform. And they also let your credits roll over from month to month. So if you don't use them all one month, they never expire.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
I don't know. Carol asked, what's the difference between project broadcast and dial my calls? I've never used
lot.
calls.
Dial my calls is 30 seconds. How long do you go, Cheryl, on your voicemails?
I don't know. I've only done that once. I don't, maybe 30, 30 seconds, a minute. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I'm really not sure. I've only used that feature once.
So here's my tips. When you're looking, check at how long can my voicemail be? Okay. Call multiplier is what Jackie and I use, and it's unlimited. Like it can go up to 2 minutes. And when you have a relationship with people, it's okay to leave a longer message, right? If it's you're broadcasting to leads, it might be a little different. But timing of how long your messages matters. How many words per text you can use, you pay for different. That's both. And so look at meaning.
No, project broadcast, you're limited to 1,000 texts, 1,000 characters.
I get that. No, what I'm saying is when you're looking at a server, look at how many words can you put in a text. Know if there's a limit, because some have them, some don't.
Yeah,
know how long your voicemail is. And I believe voicemail and texting is absolutely a really good balance, but look at those before you're subscribing. Look at where your price breaks are and how many people. I'm not going to tell you which server to go with. I'm just telling you the 3 things to check. At how many people you can get in a volume, and can you edit the list, or does the list stay the same? Some of them, like, you can't make edits to it, right? So if you're going to be repeating or changing that list all the time, that makes another variable. So it's really just a matter of do your research. They all have wonderful help lines. If something isn't working, go into their chat box. They call you, you can call them, or they have a chat bot going on. So the key is, I truly love your system, Cheryl. I think anything you can do, because if you're going to do a group text to people that don't know each other, they hate it. So doing a 1-by-1 text takes a lot of time. So if you can get one message out to a large group and create your system, the time is now for follow-up and good customer service. And this was such a key component to that. So, but take a look, grab a couple of plans and compare them yourself to do what's best for your service. Cheryl has used this system. Cheryl, how many years have you done this with Project Broadcast?
I'm starting my 3rd year of using it.
Excellent.
I mean, and it has made all the difference in the world. It really has. People will respond to you so much quicker with a text than an email, especially consultants will. And the other thing that I love about it is that it keeps all of my communication with my consultants and with my clients in one platform.
Oh, that's so nice. Yeah.
So that I am not, they give you your own special number. So I am not having to scroll through the text that I get for social stuff or for anything else that's personal to find stuff, find something from a consultant. It's all in one spot.
I love that. Yay. Any final parting words for us? Any little gems of genius that you are sitting on?
I think I've shared every bit of genius I've got.
I doubt that's true, but we thank you so, so much. You're the best.
You're welcome.
Big round of applause for Cheryl, everybody.
Thanks.
Thank you, friend. All right, I am going to stop the recording.